Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Ebony, and in this video I'm going to be sharing my personal pattern review on ME 2055. But before we get into that, I just want to give a quick thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel so far. At the beginning of the month, I hit 1,000 subscribers. I can't believe that. Um, but I just want to say thank you. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for following along with me on my sewing journey. I'm so grateful. Again, just thank you guys so much. You guys are super encouraging in my comments all the time. You give me good pointers, and I definitely take note of them all and I definitely implement them. One of the main things being pressing your seams. That's not something that I always did. And now, with you guys telling me that I need to do that in the comments, that is the main thing that I have added to my processes. So that's just one of the many things. But again, I just want to say thank you. I can't believe I've reached 1,000 subscribers already. I'm super grateful. I feel super blessed. And yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way though before we get into this pattern review. So Nomi 2055 is Mrs. Bodysuit and Cargo Sweatpants. And this is what the cover of the pattern looks like. So I made view B, which are the cargo sweatpants. So I'm going to be focusing mainly on that view for this video. So for your suggested fabrics for the sweatpants, you're going to want double knit, fleece, ponte, sweatshirt fleece, or terry knit. I made mine out of a ponte knit that I got from fabricmart.com. The sizing for this pattern, it ranges from sizes 8 to 26. I made mine in the size 20 based off of my hip measurements. And then for notions for view B, you will need 2 5/8 yard of 1/2 inch elastic. And then you'll need some cording or like a drawstring for your waistband. Full transparency for my waistband, I didn't do the 1/2 inch elastic. I ended up just using 1 1/4 inch elastic, and then I just did a top stitch around to kind of give the illusion of those channels. And then for my drawstring, I ended up ordering some cording from Amazon. The pattern rating on the envelope is average, but I think that is mainly for view A, which is the bodysuit. The bodysuit has snap tape and it also has an exposed zipper in the front. I definitely think the sweatpants view B of this pattern are easy. I definitely think an advanced beginner or maybe even a beginner can give this pattern a try. So you guys, I love this pattern. I definitely can see myself making it again. Although, and I think I said in maybe like a sewing plan or like a fabric haul video previously, this pattern has a lot of pieces. It is you see the color blocking on there. So it has several pieces. This is definitely not one of those sewing patterns where you cut it out and sew it within the same day. It took me around maybe 2 to 3 hours to cut out all of the pieces. And that was just me making sure to take my time and cut out the correct contrasting pieces and things like that. And then I even had to sticky note certain pattern pieces because certain pieces you cut out in your main fabric, and then some you also cut out in your contrasting fabric. So you definitely want to take your time with the cutting out process. The overall process of sewing the pants together wasn't too bad. It has 6 pockets down the pants leg, so majority of your time you're spending prepping the pockets, pinning them, folding them down, and then pinning them onto the pants, and then top stitching them on. That's majority of what you spend most of your time on. But as far as constructing the pants themselves, it's super easy. I definitely think this pattern, the pants at least could be rated as easy for sure. In the beginning, I did say that I made a slight modification. Well, I'm not looking at it as a modification personally, and that's me using 1 1/4 inch elastic for my waistband. Um, Other than that, I didn't make any modifications to the pants. I kind of just sewed them as is. Typically, I would add length to any pair of pants, but this go around, I didn't. I just kind of wanted to test the pattern out myself. especially with all of the contrasting pieces. I didn't want to take a chance on shortening or lengthening any of the different cutouts for each pattern. I kind of wanted to see where I could add length to whenever I decide to make these again. And I like the contrasting lines of the legs themselves. So I think next time, whenever I make these pants, I'll just make the bottom leg bands longer, which shouldn't be too bad. And that way I'm not having to kind of figure out more in depth of which pieces I want to modify, because there's a lot of pieces and I don't want to lose the really nice contrasting that it does. Like, I think she did a very good job of choosing which pieces on each leg to contrast. I think they complement each other very well. And I don't want me lengthening or shortening certain parts to interfere with that. I really like the design lines of these pant legs. Another modification that I'm thinking of doing next time that I make the pants is the front pockets on each leg. I think I want to raise one of them or maybe even both of them a little bit higher. If you look at her version on the cover, so, and she's kind of like, her hip is popped out, so this could also just be, you know, the way the photo looks, but hers seem a little bit higher than mine. So I think next time I'll maybe raise mine too. I naturally want to put my hands in the pockets, but they feel really low. But it does have side pockets as well. So it's not like I'm wearing pants that don't have functional pockets. I do have pockets in the side seams. But I think that it would just look better if I maybe raised one or raised both of them like she did. But overall, I love this pattern so much. I just wish that it didn't have so many pieces. But I mean, the pieces are necessary. You get a really nice pair of pants once you're, you know, it's all said and done. I even like the waistband. This was my first time doing like a drawstring waistband. I usually skip that step whenever I make sweatpants. So this time I decided to just go all the way and order the supplies necessary. Like I said in the beginning, I ordered my drawstring from Amazon. It came in like a pack of different colored ones. I ordered a really long one just because I wanted to make sure that the length of it was perfect. And that was super simple to do. I also did buttonholes in the front of the waistband. I had never done that before. Like I said, I usually skip that step and just put the elastic in there and call it a day. But that was really nice. I think, and I'm not sure if the instructions said this, but next time I will definitely interface the buttonholes before putting them, or I guess stitching them on, because I did experience a little bit of fraying in that area just due to the pants being a knit. But it's nothing, you know, terrible. The holes are still functional and they're not fraying to the point where the holes are being like destroyed or anything like that. So I'm super happy with that product as well. I definitely feel like these pants look very professionally made. If I do say so myself, my skills have definitely gotten better. And like I said in the video, that is mainly due to me pressing my seams after each time. So that's something that I truly see the value in now, and it shows in the work. I also take the time to use my serger and serge the insides of my seams just to give that professional look. Even if I am working with a knit, I know that the knit won't fray on the inside, but I still take the time to do that. And so I don't know, I'm really proud of myself with this make. I hope that you also like them as well. Originally, when I was making the pants and I started to kind of see them come to life, I was really nervous that the colors were too contrasting and I didn't want to look like um, childish or anything like that. But as I went on and finished them, I fell in love with them. You guys know that pink is my favorite color. So I think whenever I make these pants again, I'll just do two different shades of pink. I think that that would be super cute. But I do love the black and the pink together. I love the cargo pockets. This was my first time sewing cargo pockets, so that was really cool. The pants were tedious because, like I said in the beginning, majority of your work with these pants is going to be installing the pockets because there's six of them. The pants itself, you can put those together no time. Those come together super quick, especially if you've made pants before that have the side seam pockets. But I think the cargo pockets look really nice. I took my time with those, pressed those seams, of course. But I'm really excited about how these came out. I hope that you also like the way that they came out. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Leave me a comment and definitely like this video. If you have not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. It would mean so much to me. And again, I just want to thank everybody who has subscribed so far. I can't believe that I've reached 1,000 followers. It's like unbelievable, honestly. And I'm super grateful. So, again, thank you guys so much. And I will catch you guys in my next upload.